Hey guys, Wet Movie One back here again, and it's time to go horde up. Are you guys ready? I know I sure am. I'm about to head on out to the usual places today to see what kind of cool stuff comes out. I believe the new It movie comes out, and there's going to be different editions of that throughout the stores. I believe Target has like a lenticular one, and Best Buy may have a steelbook if I'm not mistaken. But that's the biggest title that's being released today. But be on the lookout at the end of this video for some more DVD and Blu-ray reviews. I'm not going to make this intro too long, so let's get on out and see what kind of fun stuff we can find today. Well guys, at my first stop of the day, the local Goodwill. But as you guys can maybe tell, it's kind of sort of rainy-ish out today, so I have my little Creepshow hoodie on, but I'm about to head on in there. Well guys, inside the Goodwill right now, taking a look at seeing what kind of new stuff they have in here from the previous weeks and stuff. It seems like they have a lot of the HD DVD titles, you know, the thing that came out around the same time Blu-ray did, and you know, flopped because Blu-ray took over. These were actually kind of cool. I never really, got into these ones at all. I of course, adopted Blu-ray instead, but it's kind of cool to see these in stores, sometimes like Next and everything like that, the Heartbreak Kid and everything, but whatever. They have a handful of those in here today. But let's see if there's anything else like cool or different in here, like the Pimp My Ride. I always kind of remember really liking that show. I think I have this season of it, and I have some other like burn on demand ones that were released on Amazon or whatever it was. But yeah, there's a sporadic Blu-rays in here, like The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, which I'm not gonna lie, I've never seen before, any of those movies, but I'm gonna keep looking through and see if I find anything cool. Oh man, if Durant Cinema was here right now, he would totally pick this up. The Sex and the City DVD Steelbook. I bet you he doesn't have that one in his collection. Well guys, at a Goodwill right now, didn't find anything interesting in there today, but I'm kind of upset right now, man. Like, I bought this thing recently, this little weird Eclipse, like, MP3 player. It was $15, so I can't really complain that much. But like the audio sucks. Like, I can't even put up the volume that high. And I thought I loaded like 50-60 songs on this so far, but it only has 5. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? It sucks though, because like a couple weeks ago, I forgot my iPod Shuffle was in my pocket when I did my laundry. It's screwed now. Oh well. Alright everyone, at my next destination of the day, the local Best Buy. Let's head up in there and see if they have anything cool today. Well guys, in Best Buy right now, taking a look at some of the new ones that came out today. Not a lot of them are out right now for some reason, but they do have the It here on Blu-ray, 4K, and they have their exclusive edition of it, the Best Buy Steelbook version, which looks kind of cool. But I'm not gonna lie, from what the pictures I saw and stuff, the Target edition looks a little bit cooler. But like steelbook wise, this is cool with, Pennywise as a big dancing clown in front of there. This cover's kind of cool too. I'll be having a review of this one at the end of the video today, if you guys stay tuned for that. But also, the other one that came out today, I don't know why it's $25, but it's the new Jackie Chan movie, The Foreigner, which I really do want to see, really kind of bad. But I heard Jackie Chan's like not the main focus of the movie. It's mostly a Pierce Brosnan movie. But I still really kind of want to see this one. And they also have, of course, the My Little Pony, the movie that came out today. Not really interested in this. And guys, I believe these were the other ones that were released today. I believe these are like Lionsgate titles. Bullethead with Adrian Brody. I haven't heard really much of anything about this one. Oh, it also has, what's his name in there too? I don't know, the John Malkovich. I always liked him from Con Air and Being John Malkovich. Some other movie called Marshall, which I don't know anything about either. But this other one that came out today is just like, ugh. I didn't like this one whatsoever. I believe this one was today. The Friend Request here on Blu-ray. It's kind of like Unfriended, but this like filmed a little bit better, but still just like forgettable in my opinion. But those are some of the other ones that came out today over here at Best Buy. Well guys, just got out of Best Buy. The rain's coming down even more right now. I ended up picking up The Foreigner on Blu-ray DVD combo pack in there. I ended up price matching Amazon for $19.99. And I ended up getting it for like $10 or something, because I had a $10 Best Buy gift card, which I got for Christmas. Well guys, at my next destination and the last destination of the day, the local Target. Let's head on in there and see what kind of cool exclusives they have today. Well, guys, inside Target right now, and they're of course advertising it up here for new releases, but doesn't look like there's any of the new stuff that came out today. Maybe Shockwave, but that might have been a week or two ago. But I'm not really seeing anything over here like the Target exclusive of it or anything or anywhere. I can't wait to see Coco and Wonder though. These ones look like they're gonna be cool. Man, I can't wait. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I even walked to the front of the store and they didn't have like a display for it or any of the other new releases that came out today. It's kind of weird. Maybe it's because I'm here so early. Maybe that's it, but I don't know. Well, as I was walking through the sections, I saw this right here. They only have one, but it's just like in a random ass spot. This is like the Target exclusive lenticular slipcover of it. This one looks actually kind of, a lot cooler than the Steelbook in my opinion. I love Steelbooks, but this one right here with the balloon and pop, and then you see it. That's actually really kind of cool, to be honest. But it doesn't look like they have any other new releases that came out today besides this one that's just randomly sitting on a shelf by itself. Well, guys, since all they have is that one copy of it, the lenticular Blu-ray to show and talk about, I don't know what else to talk about in here in Target today. But because I already got the 4K edition from Warner Brothers sent to me a couple days ago, which I'm going to be reviewing for you guys right now in the review portion of this video. So let's go on home for some DVD and Blu-ray reviews. Alright guys, now on to the review portion of this video here. I have a handful of titles here to talk to you guys about today on 4K, Blu-ray. Let's get started with it. The first one up over here I got sent to review for free from Warner Brothers, and that is the 4K edition of It. Here, this is of course was released today in multiple different different editions out there, like the Target and Best Buy editions and stuff like that. But I got the standard 4K edition here from Warner Brothers. This is of course the smash hit film from this past summer. This is based on the Stephen King novel, one of his best-selling novels of all time, and it's about these group of friends in the small town of Derry, Maine, and that are being terrorized by this clown that supposedly has been taking and eating children throughout the decades and stuff, and it's about them trying to go head to head with the clown, Pennywise and stuff, because one of the kids gets taken away, and one of them is trying to find his brother, Georgie. I just really love this film. I really do like the original TV movie that came out back in the 80s also, but this one was just so much it's just so much darker, so much like grittier than the original one, of course, because there's only so much you can do on television. But I still love the original television one too, don't get me wrong. But like watching this one on 4K, this looks absolutely amazing, especially in the really super dark parts of the film. Looks fantastic in my opinion here on 4K. But the really cool thing is about this release is that you get a handful of special features on here, one of which you're talking to Stephen King. You have a new interview with him talking about how he came up with the story of It and stuff. Like, it's like a 15-20 minute interview with him talking about the the origins of the story, and also on-set footage with the cast and crew, like the Losers Club, the kids talking about how they bonded together during the summer when they were making the movie, and how they're staying friends till today, and how like Bill Skarsgård got into the character of Pennywise and got into the makeup and did all this kind of stuff. It was actually a really fun watch. This is actually the first time in a long time I actually sat through all the special features that are released on a movie, with exception of the deleted scenes that they had on here. I haven't watched those ones yet, to be honest. But this is definitely a first day pickup if you guys are out there and you guys love horror movies. This one was actually a lot of fun. I can't wait to see what Warner Brothers has in store for us for the second installment, with the Losers Club as adults. I can't wait, man. That's gonna be dope. But next up over here, I got from Warner Brothers for free to review also, and that is Blade Runner 2049 here on 4K. I was never really the biggest fan of the original Blade Runner, just to be honest with you guys. That's directed by Ridley Scott and stuff. I always love Harrison Ford, don't get me wrong. But I just wanted to see this one for myself. And this one right here is a sequel of sorts to the original one, because I've only watched the original one maybe once, maybe twice back in the day, so I can't really remember everything. So, it's about this character named Kay that's played by Ryan Gosling. He's trying to solve this mystery, so he needs Deckard's help, Harrison Ford's character from the original Blade Runner, to help him. And then there's them doing what they got to do. I don't want to give any big plot points out or anything like that, but this movie. It was good. It was visually amazing. I like the acting in it. It just, like, movies like this, the pacing of things, just it doesn't really work for me sometimes. There was great action stuff in here and everything like that, but like I just don't know what it is. Sometimes I just can't. I don't click with certain movies like I did with this one. I just really loved it. You know what I mean? I don't hate this movie by any means, but like it's just not my kind of thing. It feels like one of those movies, just like the original Blade Runner. I don't know when I'm ever going to need to watch again, to be honest. But it does look fantastic here on 4K and sounds amazing on here. But on this special feature wise, you get some behind the scenes featurettes on here of 2049, and just a handful of really cool making of kind of things. So if you're a fan of the original Blade Runner, you guys might like this one. But if you're not a fan of the original Blade Runner, you thought it was kind of boring, you're getting kind of sort of the same here. But there's a lot of really cool new stuff that they updated in this one, I hear, to be honest. But it's cool, but not amazing to me. It's just kind of like I don't know. I'm kind of weird when it comes to my taste sometimes in movies. But next up over here, I got from Lionsgate Home Entertainment, and that is another 4K of Jigsaw. This game continues. This is, of course, the 8th Saw movie in the franchise. I think the last one, Saw: The Final Chapter, came out like 7-8 years ago, or something like that. And it's about a group of new people that are in a game of trying to figure out how they're going to get out of it before they die. And it's all about the cops trying to find out who's committing these murders, because Jigsaw, of course, died a long time ago. But who's doing the murders now? Is it Jigsaw? Is he still alive? Did he really die? Is it a copycat killer? Kind of thing. So you have to watch the movie to find out and everything. But I thought this one was okay. You know what I mean? It's just, to me, another kind of sort of generic Saw movie, which I like. I like the Saw movies. I kind of like them just to see what kind of traps people were going to get into next as the stories went on. But all the twists and turns and stuff sometimes in these movies don't really work that as well for me. But I kind of like the twist in this one a little bit. But I was kind of going, huh? I don't want to say anything to ruin anything, but the twist in this one was kind of making me go, wait a minute. Was this in another movie? I know, was this connected in any way? Because I can't piece stuff together, and I don't know. But it's a decent movie. If you like the Saw movies, it's all kind of sort of the same thing. But nothing beats the original Saw movie in my opinion. But on this Blu-ray on 4K, you get what's it called? An hour and 50-minute making of documentary on the film, 7-part documentary or whatever it's called, and which equals out to longer than the movie is. And I thought that was really kind of cool. Going inside the making of the film, talking to Tobin Bell and how he's been portraying Jigsaw in 8 movies now and everything like that. And how he really digs playing this character in the movies. It's really kind of in-depth, cool stuff. And of course, you get an audio commentary track by producer and some of the directors on here talking about the making of the movie. So if you're a fan of the Saw movies, you guys might like this one too, because it's same old in my opinion, but it was cool. But next up over here from Lionsgate also is a movie that was just really kind of weird. I believe it came out I believe it was made 5 to 8 years ago, and now it's coming out on DVD and Blu-ray and hit theaters, I guess, for a little bit. And it's a movie called Cook Off. It stars, Melissa McCarthy and a couple of other, recognizable faces, stand-up comedians, comic actors. And it's about a group of aspiring chefs that are going to this cook-off competition to try to win. And it's shot kind of like the documentary style, kind of like how The Office was. If you guys remember the TV show The Office, it's kind of shot like that kind of style. But it's just really bad. I was just kind of hoping to laugh. There was a couple of moments with some, some improv actors, comedians were just saying some off-the-wall stupid stuff that would make me laugh. But other than that, it was just really kind of bad. Melissa McCarthy's only in it for like maybe 15 minutes, at most in this movie. And I don't know, it just something about this movie just seems really off. You know what I mean? It just seems like, okay, we have this idea, comedy actors go ad-lib, and we'll cut something together somehow. We'll make a movie out of it somehow. I like some of the people in it, like Niecy Nash and everything like that from Reno 911, but I just really can't recommend this one, guys. This one has some deleted scenes, outtakes, which are not even that funny, and a little making of featurette on here. I feel bad saying that about people making movies, but like, I couldn't get into this one at all. And next up over here from MVD Home Entertainment, and that is DOA, The Rise of Passage, here on DVD and Blu-ray combo pack. This is actually a documentary that was made back in 1978, following the punk band, what was the Sex Pistols, and following their tour that they were doing in 1978, I believe the summer of 78, and it's kind of like on the fly on the wall kind of footage at their concerts, like interviewing some of the band members and some of the fans that are going to their concerts and stuff like that, and them just like rocking out on stage, and of course some of the people from the band dying and everything like that, and how it was documented. But I believe it's one of those documentaries that this stuff was filmed, but then like edited and put out like a decade or so after, if I'm not mistaken. It was a kind of a decent watch if you're a fan of the Sex Pistols in any means. But this Blu-ray right here is just like packed with a bunch of special features on here, like even like I believe an hour and 50-minute like making of, or like documentary kind of thing on the documentary. It's kind of like, what? There's like a whole bunch of really cool special features on here. But if you're a fan of the Sex Pistols, I recommend you guys checking this one out on Blu-ray here. It's a Blu-ray DVD combo pack. But that's all I have to talk to you guys about today for this Hoarding Up video and the review portion. Make sure you guys follow me on social media, my Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook pages. Links will be down below in the description box of this video. And I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.